Joe in real life. Okay, so I just finished up the third week of adding one 20 rep set to my squats at a low weight per week. Otherwise, I just business as usual, usually an EMOM, sometimes some heavy stuff, heavy for me. And one day where I just do one set of 20 reps or as close as I can get. And I'm finally recovering from it. Like, I had a hunch this would be the way of it. Like, week one was truly awful. Week two was no better. Honestly, might have been worse. And then week three, I began to feel my body adapting to the process. So good news. Today I'm going to go for something heavy, something in the 100 kg, 225 range. I'm still having some physical issues, but I didn't expect those to clear up. My right glute med has this weird soreness that the left doesn't reciprocate. And my right ankle has proper pain, which is, without question, tissue damage. That might be running related. I tend to think it isn't, but we have to at least consider that possibility. I'm excited. Going forward, I'm excited. I think this is going to work. And I know that I definitely feel stronger. Also, I'm running so much faster. I don't know why that would translate, and it might just be time for me to get a bump in my running. If I'm honest, that's why I think the ankle's the running, because usually when I have an uptake in fitness and running, something in the ankle will start to go wrong. And there's a million good reasons for that. I've done all the rehab stuff. I'm just old, man, and I treated my body real bad when I was young. So, I live with it, right? I'm sure probably there's some miracle movement I could do that would make it better. Or I could just not be a baby and keep working out, which is what I'm actually going to do. So today, something heavy. And 225-ish, somewhere around there. See if these heavy legs will get up and down with it. And next week, I'll hit 135 again. Only this time, I'll actually get 20. I won't bitch out like I did this week. Stay tuned if you want to see some squats. Okay, so after bragging about how good I'm doing, I chickened out at 205. Or rather, I did 205 and I just stopped. And if I'm honest, the rep before, which was 195, I began to get some warning signs that maybe my plan for the day wasn't entirely safe. Nothing overly alarming, but definitely the foot riding up into the outside of the right knee and culminating in really the sciatic region of the right hip started complaining in a really, really bright, really sharp, but essentially mild way. And I was like, why can't I just push this off till tomorrow? So that's what I did. I chickened out. But also, I suffer no shame for this chickening out. I feel like it was warranted. And, I'm the guy in my garage. It'd be weird if you were here. You'd be welcome, but it would be weird. And I got to live with my own choices. And I find this pretty easy to live with. Tomorrow, I'll try again for something on the heavy side. And if I don't get it, I don't get it. It's okay. I'm building base right now more than anything, or at least it seems that way. And my progress being what it is, I'm happy. And I'm truly happy, Has my PR gone up? No. Hasn't gone up in almost 200 days at this point. But I do feel as though I'm making progress. That's subjective and emotional, and it might not be the case, but something's clicking. And if my body has to toggle between, see, I had plenty more power under 205. And you're probably thinking, well, of course you did. In just recent videos, I've seen you squat more than that. But it wasn't that I couldn't squat more. It was that it felt counterproductive. It felt like I'm gambling with something that I don't need to gamble with, you know? And so I'm not gonna. I think that's 175 for 2. It felt good, you know. Yesterday I got the 165 for 5 doubles. That also felt good. The body's lining itself up. And I don't have, what I'm really gonna be curious about is what happens with 135 this week. I know on Wednesday I can get 20 reps. And I'm gonna get 20 reps, I guess, no matter what, barring illness or something. But will those last 10 feel as bad as the last 6 the week before? Once again, I'm relying on feelings, a subjective feeling of good or bad. And when you're under that stress, it's really hard to trust your feelings. But trust them, I intend to. And we're gonna move forward with it anyway. What else? How you guys doing? Comment below, fill me in on your life. Things are going well over here, man. I'm happy. Things are lining up. We're still, you know, poor and struggling with a new young one, but if anything, I've made my peace with that. And that little boy, man, oh God, I love him so much. Anyway, this is Joe in Real Life. I love you guys. Be good to each other out there. I'm gonna try hard to do the same. And probably a short tomorrow where I'll do something fun. Until then.